What's up, my night stalkers and day walkers? It's your boy Blade here, and today we're going to be playing a game called Madden NFL 19. So without further ado, let's get started.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Press Yes, I get it.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Madden 19. I'm Brandon Gaunt, and our first task here, an easy one. Select your next, you're going to select from one of three play styles. Arcade will give you a faster-paced, wide-open sort of game. Simulation is where authenticity reigns, as it'll give you the truest reproduction of Sundays in the NFL. And finally, the competitive style is for those who want their controller skills to be of greatest importance. Remember, you can change your play style anytime by visiting the settings menu. Next, pretty explanatory, we'll move on to experience level. If you're new to the Madden series, welcome. Hey everybody, Brandon Gaunt back for another year of action with Madden NFL 19. Let's take a look at what's new this year. Real player motion makes its Madden debut, bringing unmatched responsiveness and fluidity to every player on the field. In the running game, hit the hole and one cut give ball carriers the ability to move through crowded running lanes and turn on the jets once they see a sliver of daylight. Once you reach the end zone, it's time to celebrate, either alone or with your closest friends. Long Shot returns for its second season, picking up the story of Devin Wade and Colt Cruz as they continue to chase their NFL dreams. In franchise mode, new scheme fits will help identify which players are best for your system and how to best train your players to fit that scheme using the all-new progression system. Madden Ultimate Team returns with all new ways to take on the CPU. With solo battles, you will face off against CPU-controlled versions of other users' MUT teams, and with squads versus CPU. So there you go, nothing to it. Charles Davis and myself will be with you along the way, but from all of us at EA Sports, get out there and enjoy Madden NFL 19.
Okay, so I'm gonna do an exhibition.
A lot of these people lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No court. I want that court. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce.
The Cowboys' main rivals, which we're going to play against, is the Redskins. So I'm going to be the Cowboys.
Get back, watch it turn to a sinker. Get the fighting like the Jerry Springer. All of my sit the back that like a pogo. They popo. Had a G-Wagon truck turned to Rojo. Find a cable two was snake. One walk down to Soho. One was black and the other was Mexican. Had a like a polio. Younger than you with a Maybach. Younger than you with a Bentley. Finna got in the gently. Ain't been fresh with these. When I was down out of so had sympathy. But that's how I go when you broke. Now I'm up like mistletoe. Not gonna lost on these new clones. Then she asked for a loan. Had to laugh, then I told her get gone. Gon' get that me on. And up, give me not a thing. So I spend 90K on my ring. You can see all my pen in my watch. Got my ex down in.
I know this music's copyrighted too, so.
And I know you not. And I know you see just how I'm living. You're not happy with life, so you. Rockin' Reeboks on treetops, getting walk. Got a big band, it's like Sasquatch. Every time you see it, with a no, it's time to match.
A lot of these people lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No court. I want that court. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Right from the city, that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones who don't like. Which
I like this one.
Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. The ops on IG all the time. I better go live. Wagyu steak, I died. 8 ounce, 255. I can't get fuck you with to prove you. If I ain't had love for me, I would've tried to get Nicki Minaj. J-Rock ain't gonna let you slide. Dory ain't gonna let you slide you. King of the city, I don't wanna be a big fish in a small pond. Trying to get across that water. I need fans envy and knives. If you gotta hustle, but you can't stick to the grind, you wasting your time. I need a double of verse. I do it for it. FaceTime before I get to the club. Look at the line. Money ain't changed my heart, but I'm smarter. I guess it changed my mind. And I take care of my in prison. Don't think it's safe inside. I got that check to go. A lot of these people lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No call. I want that cost. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. You see, love you don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Right from the city, that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones who don't like. What you look like? Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes.
Look in the mirror, how could you face that? Mask on, don't even know where my face at. Plenty, don't even know where to waste that. All these in the room, how could you waste that? Huh? Why would you chase that? It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. No matter what, I'ma stay black. It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. Need more jewelry. What I tell myself as I'm writing my eulogy. Ask the mirror, how you put up with this foolery? It reply, how you put up with this song and dance, all this buffoonery. Long romance, death, what it do to me? Yeah, making any dream was a nightmare. He was dancing with the devil for his life, yeah. We all on the dance floor. Girl, come with a dance. Puerto Rican in the...
Hello again, everybody. We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, rivals square off in the NFC East, and we've got a great matchup between the Washington Redskins and the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, heck of a move. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Prescott, Elliott. Come on, Elliott. Let's go.
On first down.
Let's go.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays.
Come on, Elliott.
Makes me glad I
can
didn't
do
make
this.
it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it?
Fuck me.
Nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Look at Elliott, man.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down,
I get to
let
attack.
him get first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Fuck, you tripped over him.
3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now, we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice...
Fuck, he almost got out of it.
And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
That was a terrific catch. I mean, to go up there and get it one-handed like that, but I almost want to go into that riff about back in my day, the gloves weren't quite like this.
When did gloves really become prevalent?
Oh, he fumbled the ball.
I think in the 80s, I think as we started to move through the 80s, especially as we got towards the latter part of that, but a lot of those were really like baseball batting gloves to begin with not much of a tacky area on the glove. In fact, there was none. I actually remember in cold weather games wearing the old scuba gloves, which would wear them in diving, but they would split too easily in the course of the game. Then the glove manufacturers got smart and started adding to it, and here we are today.
Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. First carry for Darius Geis. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tyrone Crawford in on the tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just heading straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain. But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Throwing on third down, Smith. And he drops this off to Thompson.
Oh, shit.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Calves.
Downfield, Charles, they just
God, I wish I had calves like that.
You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people
Just
miss
look at that
and pick up
calf
the first
cut
down.
diamonds.
In this case, it didn't happen.
So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away.
Damn.
Back deep is Tavon Austin.
Fuck.
And that one hits a little too
Look on
close to the goal
offense.
line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10
Elliott.
at the 20. Come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
Can I fucking sprint? Can you sprint with the right trigger?
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a 1st down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about.
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down. Again to Elliott.
Oh, you son of a bitch. I almost had it.
Give him 5 on the carry there. 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Prescott now on 2nd down.
Go.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Only 3 yards.
I managed to make
It's
1
3rd down.
touchdown in my Madden history. That was on Madden 11, I think.
got the
I want to see if I
completion,
can break
but
that
he's now
fucking
making it more
record.
dynamic.
Oh, he tried to pitch it and the ball's loose.
What the hell
A
is
place
going
like this
on?
where the ball comes free, it's
Great,
often
now I'm back on
unusual
defense.
for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And here come the Redskins now. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that can put your team in some jeopardy?
Shit, don't let him go. Hell.
The 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him, they blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot
Yeah,
of
found the button that allows you to zoom back in.
Smith down the throw.
Oh, that looked like it had to fucking hurt.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Out of the gun, Smith. And Reed with it over the middle. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Smith finding his big tight end Reed for a Redskins first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
On first down, this is Geis. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down, here's Smith. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target. 3rd down here.
No.
Defensively, Charles, they continue
No.
to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. It's brought in by Jackson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first half, and our highlights will likely be on the defensive side of the football here. Scoreless game. Smith, over the middle, complete. It's
Get him.
Thompson.
Get him.
And inside the
Get that
20
ball.
before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
From the red zone now, Smith. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them, they've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Back to the air. Smith on second down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Smith finding Doxson that time for a Washington first.
Jesus, how much closer are they going to fucking get before we go back to offense?
Smith throwing again.
Oh, shit. Fuck, this is a touchdown.
Dotson for the Redskins touchdown. Josh Doxson, a 9-yard touchdown
scored 6
grab.
points.
And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller but they retain their quickness and their speed.
And they got an
It's a
extra
lethal
point.
combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height.
Hey.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Oh, eluding the tackle.
Move, master.
And he'll get it up past
Got a trophy.
22-yard line.
Okay.
No, no. Resume my game. It heard me talk.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is.
Oh, fuck.
They punted away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Fair to say, it hasn't been his best game
Elliott.
throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught.
Oh,
They got to find
hell.
a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress.
You had
in
it,
this
but
one.
then you
Second
didn't
down, a
have
little
it.
more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Oh,
Ball's
fumble.
picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to
I
hit a
hate
big chunk
defense.
play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. So we have reached halftime with, and now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try to hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
It's Geis on the counter. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right to the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible to something a little more advantageous.
It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Richardson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Sean Lee able to drop it for a loss of 12, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now,
Oh,
sometimes,
fuck.
if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3
Why are
punts
you
isn't a
never
bad
ready?
thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board. And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Oh, what's he gonna say?
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play.
Someone grab his face mask and get it.
Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
Oh, shit.
Complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
I heard that.
21 yards.
Crack.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch. Back to run.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
To throw is Prescott.
Oh, shit.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. And he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now 3rd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field. That is caught.
Yes, we got a touchdown. Holy shit. That must be a new world record.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the
we're neck and neck.
Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box. Touchdown.
So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
23 yards on the play. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Yeah, call him out.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On first down, Smith. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. He was looking to get that one to Chris Thompson. And it's 2nd down. A pretty good coverage there. And both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Jeff Heath, the one to bring him down.
Up Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. They're not they're through it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. Back now in Arlington. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. From the 50, it's Smith. Reed wrestling ahead. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
This is Geis, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Now Smith. And his throw here is incomplete.
No.
I know coaches tell us all the time to have a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now Smith. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Richardson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Geis with a carry on second down, and he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And this is going to be incomplete. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
What kind of
Dallas
one
set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Did they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did a perfectly executed crossing route. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one goes for 24 yards. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's back to throw. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Jeff Swain, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing.
I honestly don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't watch sports and I can do this shit.
I see you. And now the third down throw incomplete as well. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times, nothing good is going to happen. If you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Alright guys, I'm going to end it off here. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I will pick it up in the next one. Till then, I'm out. Peace.